Aloha. I'm Paul Norman. I'm the executive director of Neighborhood Place of Puna, and I just wanted to take a few minutes today and wish a very happy Hanamatsuri to our many Buddhist friends and residents here in Hawaii. We're very fortunate to have a very diverse culture here and a very strong Buddhist culture. And April 8th is the birthday of the Buddha, at least as it's celebrated in Japan. And we're very blessed right now because April and so many wonderful religious holidays. And like with the birth of any religious figure, it's a time of hope. And each religion offers us a little different way to find hope, um, to become better people, to become a better society. And when I think about Buddhism, the two takeaways I have from that is one, the historical Buddha um, showed us, or he taught, um, that we're not separate. We're all interconnected, right? The things that you do, the things that you say, the thoughts that you have impact the world and the people around you. And same for me, same for all of us. And in light of that understanding, the primary Buddhist teaching is one of compassion. Is that when my all of my actions, thoughts, words, whatever, impact the world around me, if I respond compassionately, if I respond in a way that seeks to alleviate the suffering of others, that improves the world. And by extension, when we turn away, when we turn away from suffering, when we allow unnecessary pain and suffering to continue in the world, we ourselves suffer either because we're sympathetic and we feel bad when we see people who are suffering unnecessarily, or because the world is a little bit worse because of that, right? And I bring this up because I'm the executive director of Neighborhood Place of Puna. This isn't a religious vlog. This is about changing the world, about affecting change, and particularly about improving the lives of families with young children. And there are a tremendous amount of, at least in Hawaii, a tremendous amount of families with children who are really struggling. They can't afford housing, they can't afford the basics of life, they can't afford to give their children sufficient nutritious food, they can't afford or unable, because it doesn't exist, to access appropriate medical care, or they're homeless, right? And really, there are structural issues about it, but the resources are there. We can, as a society, as a community, we can address all of these, and they're pretty straightforward. Okay. If children don't have enough nutritious food to eat, you give them more food. If they don't have a place to live, you provide housing. These are straightforward things to resolve, and we can do that. But part of that is recognizing that when children experience homelessness, when children are hungry, when children don't have access to medical care, it makes our lives it makes our lives collectively a little bit poorer, right? And we see our society has certain problems, um, and some of these problems are tied to a lack of investment in in the community, a lack of investment in people. So as we think about the Buddha's birthday and we kind of think about this message of the Buddha, the question I ask, which I ask a lot, is what can we do? What can you do to help improve the lives of families with children? And of course, you're welcome to donate to Neighborhood Place of Puna or donate to another nonprofit who's doing the work. That for sure that makes a big difference. Um, but also, it is important to uh, speak to if you to talk with others about the importance of taking care of our families and our children. Right? We can't just tacitly accept that there's always going to be hungry children. That doesn't need to be the case. Not in the United States, not in a country that is so abundant. So I didn't really expect that to go there, but um, this is actually a wonderful time. We're very fortunate, like I said earlier, to have so many religious holidays right now, so many messages of hope. So I hope if you celebrate, you had a very wonderful celebration of the Buddha's birthday. And personally, I believe that if we work together, that we can ensure that every child grows up in a safe, stable, and nurturing home. Aloha, and have a wonderful day.